Hey guys, how's it going? Dapper Snapper Gaming here, and today we're bringing you a video that's a little bit different. Now, obviously we are full screen webcam, which is definitely odd, but what we're doing is we're starting a new little series here, and this is going to be called Wi-Fi Fails. Now, this is going to be a series where I put the Wi-Fi battles that don't exactly turn out the way that they should, or my opponent brought something that really they shouldn't have brought. Now, if you haven't seen my channel before, typically I upload Wi-Fi battles, which are 6v6 singles matches, or VGC content, which is 2v2 4 Pokemon at a time. And yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. But in doing these 6v6 singles, we face random opponents that can bring any Pokemon they want, pretty much any move that they want, anything. And so you tend to run into some weird and awful things. And so basically this video is just showcasing that, is showcasing opponents that bring weird things that really shouldn't exist. But I was hoping to, educate you guys on what is out there, what not to do. And, I would also love for this video to be, a somewhat of a call to action, right? Of, go out there and make awesome teams, make viable teams, make competitive teams. Just don't do the things that the opponents do in these videos. Now, obviously, these are going to be featuring Pokemon battles of teams that I've used previously. So today's video is using the Luxray team that we featured last week. And so you'll see the intro is for a Wi-Fi Wednesday. I was just, I always record several battles before I end up getting the one that I end up using. And so this is one that just didn't make the cut for me because of what my opponent did. But I wanted you guys to see it. So I want to clean up that ladder, the random battles. I would love for you guys to go out, make awesome teams just like you would on Showdown, and go raid those random battles and go just bring awesome teams to those matches and help other people become better at competitive as well. So that's the whole point of the channel. I want everybody to get better. I want everybody to enjoy competitive Pokemon, whether it's singles or doubles. I want to bring everybody together. That's kind of the whole point of the channel. So that's why there's going to be a Wi-Fi Wednesday intro on the beginning of it. That's why the team is reused and all of that good stuff. So I wanted to get that out of the way on this first episode. There won't be this intro on the next one. So I just wanted to let you all know. And so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about this kind of content. This is kind of an experimental video for me, and so I would like to know some feedback. If you think a different format would be better, whatever you think, I would really like to know. So go ahead and leave those below for me. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to Wi-Fi Wednesday. That's right, another week, another team, another battle, and hopefully another win. Now, this week, we've got a pretty cool team for you. It is a sticky web team featuring Luxray. Now, we have covered Luxray in our competitive decks series a little while ago. If you missed that, that'll be up in the iCard above. You can watch that after you get done watching this video all the way to the end, of course. And so we've got sticky webs helping it out because its speed isn't all that great. Then we've also got an Alakazam, which is awesome. We have a Suicide Lead Crocodile with rocks and taunt and all that good stuff. And then a Rotom and a Clefable just to help out in the back. So pretty cool team. Yes, this is the one I want. Good. Stop it. All right, let it begin. So yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new, as we have a little bit of Trick Room, a little bit of not, maybe the Hatterene will set Trick Room. The Garbodor is interesting to see, and the Poltegeist could be somewhat of a problem if it gets set up. So we've got to be really careful about that. But what do I want to lead here? Crocodile's going to have basically no use in this game just because there's just a lot that beats it. The Rillaboom especially. Rillaboom just kind of wrecks it, especially with weakening the Earthquake, so we can't really do all that much to the Garbodor. Plus we have the Alakazam for Garbodor, so not too concerned about it. The Clefable could be somewhat of a problem. We're gonna have to figure out a way to muscle through that if there is such a thing. Possibly with Alakazam, if we can get set up with that. But we'll just have to see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I know I'm running Life Orb on this Alakazam. I'm been going back and forth between putting a sash on it just because it is so frail, and now that it has Nasty Plot, that basically guarantees that you get a Nasty Plot off. So I may swap it to a Focus Sash later, as my opponent goes ahead and just leads with a Poltegeist. So I don't think that I can really afford to set up rocks, actually, because I don't want this. Well, okay, so it was White Herb. Does that mean that it lives a knockoff now when it goes for, well, I mean, it'll be at -1 when it goes for the Shell Smash? I don't know, but we're gonna click knockoff here anyway. And my opponent's definitely upset about that. We could have just taunted because we are faster naturally, or we can just kill it. That's fine. So none of those shenanigans. I do not want any kind of Shell Smash stuff. And that preserves our Scarf, which actually is exactly what we wanted. Getting out of this with the sash still intact is exactly what I would like, because then it still allows us to get up rocks. So as Gyarados comes in, that's fair. Also intimidates us. Don't really care about that, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and get rocks up here. I'm assuming you just go for a waterfall or something of that sort. Possibly a Dragon Dance, maybe? Yep, there's Dragon Dance. So we can go ahead and get a taunt off here just to make sure that we don't go any farther with those shenanigans. And then possibly knock off a Life Orb if that's what it's wanting to do in the future. Yep, there's a second Dragon Dance. We do have a Clefable in the back that is unaware, so I do not really care about these boosts. So no more Dragon Dancing. Sorry, buddy, no more dancing. And then we're gonna click knockoff here. So this will get rid of the Life Orb or whatever item this thing happens to be, so that will definitely help with its damage output. As we do see the waterfall, as long as we don't flinch here, we should be okay, because we do have the sash, so we are gonna live. And we flinch. Of course we do. Of course we do. Well, it's not Life Orb, so maybe it's boots. Maybe. But that flinch is very unfortunate, because that would have been really good damage. Yeah, so we are just going to go ahead and let Crocodile go down here. Not really much we can do about it. But we're going to go straight into our Clefable here, because I don't want to get swept by a Dragon Dancing Gyarados. So I'm going to go ahead and Wish first turn. And we'll just have to see what my opponent wants to go for. I'm assuming another waterfall. Oh no, my opponent's going to Dynamax. Great! Great. Because this is totally allowed in singles. But this means that we'll be able to later. So, and you're not Dynamax candied, sir. So that's interesting. So we do see the geyser here. Can we take a geyser? Oh, look at that. We don't even take half from the geyser. This is fine. So yeah, if we protect here, we'll take a quarter damage of what we normally would. So that means we'll comfortably live it. Then we'll get the Wish back up, and yeah, we'll be just fine. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and protect, even though I know we're gonna take damage anyway. This at least reduces the damage, and so that still helps. And then after the Wish, we'll be able to take a third one and effectively stall out the Dynamax, which is exactly what we were going for. Yep, that does nothing because of the protect. And give me all that health back, thank you. And we're gonna click Wish again on this turn, and then protect next turn again, and we'll be back up just like it never happened. That's exactly how you stall out a Dynamaxer in singles. And this is why I bring stuff like this. You know, I know that Clefable has a lot of usage. That's a crit. Or it's just that much damage, or it's just the rain boost. That's just it being in rain. But I know that Clefable is a mon that's used a lot, but you know what? I really can't afford to not bring it when we're facing a reality where people are Dynamaxing in singles. So it is what it is. I hope you understand. But that's how you stall out a Dynamax. And we're stalling rain here too as well, so that's not too bad. My opponent's just gonna Dynamax again, or Dragon Dance again, rather. And again, that does not increase the damage. So we are not Magic Guard, we are unaware, and I'm pretty sure my opponent should have figured that out by now. So after one more Wish Protect, we should be at a decent amount of health to where we can safely do this, as my opponent's just gonna go ahead and go for +6. Alright. I mean, more power to you, man. So I'm just not gonna protect on this turn. And we're just gonna go ahead and start going for damage. Alright, no more rain, so that's going to hurt his damage a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and start chunking this thing a little bit with Moonblast. It's not gonna do much. But you know what? It's something. It's something. Yeah, my opponent's just going for it. And that's, you do what you gotta do, fam. But, again, your damage output is not changing right now. How much does this do? That's a 3-hit KO. And we're back at full here. Go ahead and get my wish off again. My opponent wants to... I think you're at +5 now. Yeah, there's the waterfall. Again, we're unaware. I don't care about your boosts. And I'm going to Moonblast again here. I'm not even going to bother protecting. There's just no reason. But yeah, this is the reason that we bring this stuff. Because otherwise we just kind of lose. And so I'm sitting pretty comfortably here. This isn't too bad. We do see an Earthquake. And that's even better, actually. Your King's Rock. King's Rock Gyarados. That's what I'm facing right now. Okay. Well, that explains the flinch earlier. That explains the flinch. Oh my goodness. This is what we're facing right now, is King's Rock Gyarados. But yeah, if I were to have anything in except for Clefable, we would immediately get swept. But because it is Clefable, we're fine. I'm clicking Moonblast here. Don't flinch me again. I'd really appreciate it. But, I mean, you're not going to win this exchange. I don't have to protect here. So this is just free damage. Yeah, I don't care. So he's at +6, and that's fine. That may not knock out here. And I can just wish. And you can do whatever you want to do. Earthquake. That does less than Waterfall because it's not stab. So, and it doesn't have the extra flinch chance that Waterfall does. So, you Earthquake all you want, man. That's fine. But once we stall this out, we should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and click Moonblast here. It might not KO. We finally see a withdraw. My goodness. Into my opponent's own Clefable. Alright. So this could be Calm Mind. And so that did a decent chunk, actually. If you're bulky, I don't think it does that much. This might actually be offensive. Because that did a good amount. We do get it to -1 as well, so that's pretty nice. And I kind of want to go Araquanid here. We did get -1, right? Yeah, it is -1. I kind of want to go Araquanid here. Yeah, this is still fine. If this thing starts setting up Calm Minds or something, then you know I don't want to deal with that. Cosmic Power, yeah, that's bad too. I don't like that. But we have Liquidation for this, and we're gonna start hitting it up. We could also Toxic it. Actually, I'm going to Toxic it because I'm fairly certain that this thing's going to be unaware. If it's rather than the Magic Guard, just because it is going for Cosmic Powers. And so this will definitely hinder it. We do see the Moonlight. So now we're going to find out right now which set this is. Are you unaware? It's still it's Magic Guard. Okay. Interesting. Normally with Cosmic Power you see unaware. But we're going to go ahead and get a Liquidation off here. And even at +1, that still does a good chunk of damage. So yeah, we're just going to be basically fishing for a crit here. And if I can get it, then we'll be able to deal with this. But I don't think there's a whole lot this thing can do back. And it has a berry. Okay. Yeah, this is quite annoying to face as well. And you're minimize. Alright, you're pulling some Verlicify stuff now. This is stupid. Alright. Never, ever bring this stuff. This is ridiculous. Alright, we're clicking Liquidation again. If this guy's gonna go for minimize, I deserve a crit like yesterday. We get the defense drop. So basically that doesn't change our damage. Yeah, minimize and Cosmic Power. I bet it has stored power too. This is ridiculous. And very much banned. Where's my crit? Where is my crit? I deserve a crit after all of this. But yeah, this is quite degenerate, I would say. That's doing 0. I still get the defense drop though, so that's good. Still going for Cosmic Power. Come on, I need a crit here because this is just kind of ridiculous. And there's the miss because of the evasion. So we've got Cosmic Power, Moonlight, Minimize, probably Stored Power. Literally the worst thing I could ever think of. And we miss again. And there's more Minimize. I cannot believe that this is something that is out in the world that someone is using right now. And we missed again. Is this really a thing that someone thinks is okay? I mean, I can always Dynamax and... and that would ignore the evasion drops. And it would set the rain, so I'd be doing slightly more damage. But it gets us out of those defense drops, so... this is dumb. This is so dumb. Alright, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and max this. And we're just going to have to fish for a crit. I mean, that's basically all we can do at this point, is fish for a crit. Because this is just stupid. I can't believe this is out there on the ladder. Anytime you ever think that minimize is a good idea, just ignore those thoughts. Man, if only this were the Urshifu episode, I would have blown through this thing so fast. That does not do enough. We are going to get the rain, which is good. And more Cosmic Powers. Although it might not... It might still be able to live that. Although with the rain boost, can we kill this? Oh my gosh, get out of here. Get that out of here. Shoo. That's just ridiculous, man. Never, ever bring that. And now you go into Gyarados. I mean, we've still got our guy in the back, so it's not a big deal. And we can live whatever you want to go for from full, so I don't really care. Power Whip, I'm living that easy. That's doing nothing. Alright, get out of here. This is ridiculous. Alright, so we had minimized Clefable with Cosmic Power. It never went for an attacking move, although I'm assuming it was stored power. Although maybe it was something else, I don't know. But, oh well. My opponent already Dynamaxed, so we had every right to. I would have preferred to not have used my Dynamax in this way. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's okay. So, now that we can actually have a real battle, it doesn't look like Luxray is going to do all that much. Although, the webs are still going to be nice for the Rillaboom. But we're going to have to get some prior damage off on that. I'm going to go ahead and get a Liquidation off in the rain, since I have it. Toxic Spikes, actually that's fine. Because I'll have to defog everything out anyway. You shouldn't take this very well. This is Water Bubble in the rain. Yeah, it's gonna get the defense drop. It is not weak armor, which is good. I'm just gonna click it again. I mean, I really don't care. Yeah, I mean, we can just go into Rotom and defog those away, so it's not that bad. And Garbodor can get out of here too. Aftermath, don't care. Alright, you got 2 left. Rillaboom, Hatterene. What you gonna bring in? You bring in Rillaboom, I'm going for Leech. Actually, you bring in either one, I'm going for Leech Life here. Yeah, goes into Rillaboom. We could actually Toxic this. Because I don't know that this thing, unless it's like acrobatics or some weird stuff, I don't think that it can actually kill us. I'm clicking Leech Life here. Grassy Glide, I think I can live that. Nope, I can't live that. That might be choice banded. Nope, definitely couldn't live that. But it's okay. Because we still have a full health Rotom. And he's ready to click Overheat. And if you want to switch out, then I get a free defog off, so I don't really care either way. And Luxray needs its status anyway, so I mean, I don't think that the spikes are going to make that big of a difference in this match. It's a little too late to be setting them up to where they'll make a difference. He's Occa Berry. Wow. And he still almost died. But wow, that's the tech right there. That is the tech. Excuse me? Excuse me? Just because the button says super effective does not mean that you can actually do damage to me, sir. Clicking Overheat again. I'm living that, and you're going down. Or I'm gonna miss. That works too. That works too. We got 2 minutes left, guys. Come on. We don't have time for these misses. Grassy Glide. I live another one. And we knock this thing out. Very good. And then all we have left is Hatterene. So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out. I don't think it's gonna work out. Now my opponent can always set Trick Room, and that could always shift some things around, but I'm really not that concerned about it. Because overall, we would just still be able to stall out the Trick Room. And Clefable can ultimately deal with this no matter what. So we're going to go ahead and defog these spikes away. I don't care about the bounce. It just means that we lower our own evasion. So that's fine. And we don't need the rocks anymore. And it gets rid of the terrain too, pretty cool. And there's the trick room. That's fine. But yeah, this game's over. We click discharge here, just because we can. This thing's useless now. That's one turn of trick room. Then we go into Clefable and we can stall out the rest. So that's gonna be game. And you know what? This is probably going to end up being a bonus battle on Saturday, because this is just showing off what I go through and what is out there and what you should avoid. So yeah, I will go ahead and stall that timer out because I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this battle. That was ended up not being Wi-Fi Wednesday, but you know what? It still shows off what's going on out there and what not to do. Don't do this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.